Hello. Disclaimer, these are just my thoughts and opinions, and also I swear. Now, yesterday I did a video on Russell Brand, and obviously it's everywhere right now, people coming out the woodwork and whatever. And obviously I've had, like extra thoughts, and because it is fucking everywhere. So I thought I'd do another video on it. Don't know what I'm going to talk about. Have some ideas. Let's see how we go. Right, so I have just found this YouTube channel of a fellow called Andrew Gold, and if you're interested in the Russell Brand stuff and you don't follow him, go follow him, because he's way more intelligent than I am, and he doesn't swear. But he knows his onions, like he's been in TV and all this lot, and he seems to know his onions. So I've watched a couple of his videos. As I've said, I don't watch a lot of other people's stuff as a rule, but I am interested in this because of what's happening, right? I don't give a shit where Russell Brand has stuck his knob. Don't give a two shiny shits. I bit gutted that one in me, because I did used to fancy him when I was a young'un. You know what I mean? And it was like, oh, to have 5 minutes with Russell Brand. Actually, that would have been cool, because I'd be able to talk with some... Oh, and by the way, to the people asking, I'm not going to say who the EastEnders man is, right? Like, he is an uber douche. He is a massive, massive super douche. But I don't want to get him into trouble, because it was 30 years ago, and I was young and impressionable, and I shouldn't have gone there. So, yeah. So, what I'm thinking... So, I'm not going to... So, yes, so... This Andrew Gold dude, he's just said, apparently Russell Brand, at the height of his career, sexual career I'm talking about here, was bedding 80 women a month, like 1,000 women a year. And for a start off, it's like, good on you, man. How his knob's not dropped off, I'll never know. Like, literally, and you shouldn't give somebody a round of applause for figures like that. Because he is a slag, but he always said that he was a slag. Now, apparently we're up now to 10 women coming out and accusing him. And I think he's doing really fucking well at that. And but I think that we are really at the start of this. Because that number's going to get bigger, and it's going to make him look more guilty. And yes, like as I said yesterday, I stopped watching him. I used to follow him. Well, I've never really been a big follower of him. I just always really would have quite fancied to go. Thought it was gorgeous. If he keeps his mouth shut a bit like a horse. I ain't saying I'm no to look at. It's like, let's face it, I would be punching way above my weight if I ever went there. But, your girl can dream. My type of man. I like tall people with long dark hair. What can you say? Anyways, so when you add up these numbers, right? I mean, these numbers, and I should imagine he has got absolutely no idea what his numbers are. But you can have a rough guesstimate of how many years he was single and how many years he was, like, at the height of his fame, and literally girls were just jumping on him, and people were enabling him. People are going, oh yeah, he was picking girls out of the audience to see him afterwards. His PA was going and getting them girls for him. Hello? Do you know what I mean? He wasn't going and picking these girls out. He was telling his staff, I fancy her. Like, what was it? On Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, isn't it? Where it's like, Alan Rickman was like, you, 2:30, my bedroom. You, 3:00, turns around, and bring a friend. Like that kind of thing. He is like that. Now, back in them days, this behaviour used to be normal. Like, if you are rich and famous and gorgeous and cracking in the sack, I'm assuming, you're going to get women who are going to want to go. And, like, put a kid in a sweet shop, this was where this man was at this time. Like I say, I ain't saying, I can only imagine what a douche the bloke was to women. And I don't think for a minute it's going to stop at 10, because he will have, in them thousands and thousands of women, amongst them, because I don't know whether you've noticed, but some women can be really fucking bitchy. Do you know what I mean? And he will have pissed a lot of people off just by not going back for seconds. People are going to come out of the woodwork. And again, I am not saying that he is innocent, right? I just get the feeling that he will have been like Alan Rickman as the Sheriff of Nottingham. I love you, I love you, I love you. Like, come on, girls, up on. Because that's what he was being enabled for. Do you know what I mean? And sexual promiscuity, the last time I checked, wasn't fucking illegal. Blokes, when I was growing up, used to brag about their numbers. Do you know what I mean? It was seen as a form of success. And this man was riding high on a wave of yes men following him round, telling him he was fantastic. Oh, can I get you this, Mr. Brown? Can I get you that? Can I get you the other? Do you know what I mean? Just falling off his every word. Don't make him like Jeffrey Epstein. Do you know what I mean? It just makes him a randy little tart. But, like I say, you know, like I said yesterday, this woman who's claiming that she went to the police and had them test her knickers for his sperm after she alleged that he raped her. Why has this not gone to court? Why is there a documentary about it and not a fucking court case? Does this girl, if this happened, not deserve some justice? And the whole world being shown that she turned up. He asked her round. She turned up for him. That was her free. She put herself there of her own free will. I'm not defending him. If he did rape her, fucking chop his balls off, mate. Do you know what I mean? I am not defending nor attacking Russell Brand. I'm just trying to make some sense of it, because there is a whole fucking thing going on. I mean, I spend most of my life on Facebook. I've witnessed people being fucking vile on there. I've got one of my friends, and I love her. And I ain't dissing her for it. I do cop out, don't I? I ain't dissing her for it. I guess I really am. I didn't think it was very nice, but she put, anybody defending Russell Brand, you fucking blocked. And it's like, where does that get us? You know, we need a reasonable discourse on this. We need to put logic. If that's, you know, like, so many people are like, I don't give two shits about celebrities. People who give a shit about celebrities are stupid. Attacking me for having an opinion, and they think that I don't know what they're trying to get about that. They're obviously trying to make themselves look superior for not falling for this and not getting. But I've got a YouTube channel and I've got an opinion, and this is what my YouTube channel is. So if they want to diss me for it, probably don't even watch my videos, to be fair, because I don't think you wouldn't do that, would you, to a mate? Just do passive aggressive shit like this. Oh, if you have an opinion, you're stupid, when I'm putting my opinion on Facebook in video format. Anyways, so I think that this is going to go out the charts. Now, yesterday I said about the EastEnders chap. Now I'm going to give I was a slapper when I was literally, and I'm inviting ridicule, mate. It's like, but the more truth you tell, the less that somebody can come out and go, excuse me, she's not told you this bit, right? When I was 15, I used to follow this band, and I'm not going to name the band either, right? But I was addicted, right? I saw them on I want to say the old Grey Whistle Test. Did that change its name to The Test or something? I don't know, but it was in the 80s. This band went on there, fell in love with the lead singer, boff, flat on my back, mate. Would have done anything for the man. Fucking obsessed. Used to write them, make them, the band, gifts and whatever, and buy them gifts and just send gifts. I was obsessed, like literally obsessed. Anyways, I was 15. Now, they weren't very popular yet at that time. They did get more popular, but I found them when they were just sort of coming out. Well, when they weren't really that popular. And I put myself, like, on a plate for this lead singer. Now, he had absolutely no idea. I told him I was 19. He had absolutely no idea I was underage. I kissed him. And I... Now, this doesn't sound as dirty as it was. And if... but I did give him my knickers. Because we we had this sort of like because they took me and my friend out to the pub. We went to see them live. The very first time we went to see them live, we were the only people who fucking turned up. I got ticket number 001, right? And I went and just hung around backstage from 12 o'clock. And they turned up, spent the afternoon, we went to the fucking pub, sat there chatting with this fella. And just to prove how much I've changed, I literally was obsessed with him for my entire life until a couple of years ago, and then I stopped following because it's like, I can't fucking do with this ego, mate. Again, same reason that I stopped fucking following Russell Brand. It's like I just couldn't sit and listen to him. The ego. Just the ego, it's like, yes, I'm still about sex, but it's tantric now, darling. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm the guru, I'm wearing a kaftan, woo, I grow out me beard, and everybody worship me. I get all the tuppy now, but it's tantric. Sorry. Anyways, that's by the by. So I went to see this band, and like I say, I went for drinks with them. Now, they could have been arrested for that fucker, for buying a 15-year-old girl drinks. But on a couple of occasions, I did kiss the lead singer. Because I was lying, right? Now, that's what a lot of girls do. And if it had been Russell Brand that I was stood backstage for, I'd have gone there as well. And there will be, in thousands and thousands of women, you are going to get people who are going to go, ka-chung! Mate, this is me 15 minutes. This is me 15 minutes. I could get on telly for this. You know, like all the Love Island Brigade. You know what I mean? It's like, sorry, that sounded awful. But, you know, like people who just want to be famous and they don't care how they're famous. They just want to be famous. That you're going to get fame whores who are literally just doing it for the adoration, for the screen time. But you're going to get more people doing it for the money, for the dollar, because everything is about money. When I was watching this Andrew Gold, he was saying he earns like £1 million a year from his YouTube channel. It's like, mate, mine ain't even fucking monetised. That's how you know you can fucking trust somebody when they won't take a fucking penny from you, mate. Anyways, what people do for money. And, you know, it could be that he went from mainstream media to doing the trues and this, that and the other. You know, I saw a photograph of him earlier on with his arms around David Icke. Somebody could have said, you know what they said to me? The world needs a female David Icke. You could make a fucking killing. I chose to not do that. Maybe Russell Brand was like, mate, you can make a killing. And he's like, fucking hell, I could be good at this as well. I'm a sociopath. I could fucking make people believe anything. Why the fuck not? Let's go. You don't know. We don't know. I'm just trying to put it in perspective. But, yeah, so I have done... I've done things that I can see inside the situation with celebrities. Do you know what I mean? Obviously with the fella yesterday, and then this band bloke. You know, like with the whole Me Too movement, people were coming out with oh, this happened. It's like, really, you just had sex with somebody, my darling. You know, move on. But a lot of people, you know, it brought a lot of people out who were too scared. And if we find people like that with Russell Brand, is going down. Now, I think the other thing that I wanted to say, which is the main thing that I wanted to say really, because my question is above, did he do this? Because, like, literally, again, you know, it's like with the old trans movement and whatever. I don't really want to sit here all day thinking about genitalia, thank you. Do you know what I mean? I ain't that kind of person. You know, I like me, you know, I get my randy on like everybody else. You know, watch the odd bit of something fruity if I'm in the mood. But all day, every day, Russell Brand's junk in there. And, boom, this one, and I'm sticking it in there. And, ooh, ooh, ooh. You get my dick, you get my dick, you get my dick. Everybody gets my dick. That kind of thing. It's too much. Anyways, my point is, why now? That's what I want answered. Why now? Now, this Andrew Gold dude watched a video of him yesterday, and he said that Russell Brand has known that this was coming, that they were preparing this documentary on him for a whole year. He knew that. And he just put out a statement before it went on. As he, like I would have, if I'd known for a year that people were going round looking up people that I'd shagged to see if I was a wanker at them, I'd be like, mate, what are you doing? I'd be putting forward a coordinated effort to clear my name before it even came out. Do you know what I mean? He has the right of reply, and he's not used it, in my particular opinion. Like I said yesterday, he could very easily be coming out going, yes, I bedded that girl. Yes, I was a super douche. I was a super douche at that last. And I have no, you know, like, I am not proud of myself. Yes, I fucked her. Yes, I can't remember that one, but if she says it, yeah. You know what I mean? Just tell us, right? But why now? Now, this is where, and you probably want to, if you just want to talk about Russell Brand and not what else is going on in the world, you might want to stop here, because this is coming out now, and whenever anything like this, like the aliens, you know, and if you've not seen, they've x-rayed those little Mexican aliens, and one of them was pregnant. A bit difficult to recreate with papier-mâché, I think, an alien pregnancy, but it does seem that they were real. And yeah, and maybe this Russell Brand thing is real, but why are these things coming out now, right? On the 11th of September, which I think is a sick date to roll something out that could be potentially dangerous, don't you think? 9/11, they rolled out early, brought forth a medical treatment that was it's usually done in October. They brought it forth. Yeah, verily, if any makes a world. Yeah, they brought forth a medical treatment. Can't say no, mate. Not allowed. Need my YouTube channel, even if it doesn't make me any money. Kind of like having my thoughts and opinions out there, being able to speak to people. Do you know what I mean? So I can't speak about it. But that was rolled out on the 11th of September. Now, last night, to get inside my head, I dreamt that I was at one of these medical treatment pop-up centres type thing. And I was with somebody who'd had said medical treatment. And they just went down. Eyes back of their head. Like somebody caught them and whatever, and they just died in front of me. I'm like, woke up with a bad feeling in my stomach, as you would expect. But obviously, things, you know, think it could work out that we see a surge in oopsies. I'm trying to really not say anything. It could be that we see a surge in oopsies and people are like, whoa, because obviously it's been brought out, Alex Jones has said that he's been told by some transporty people, I don't fucking know, live in a bubble, mate, don't ask me, that we're going to have to start wearing face coverings and that they're planning another lockdown. Now, there is no such thing as something that can determine something specific. Oh God, this is hard work. Anyways, so somewhere between the rollout of this medical thing, you're going to have people taking a test that can pick up any Tom, Dick or Harry, any cold, any flu, anything. Like, it picks it all up. And so you're going to be, the people who are going for the medical experiment, the same people that are wanting to find out if they've got anything at all, rather than just go through what we usually go through every bloody autumn, always have done our whole lives. Now, it's like, oh no, you know, everybody posting the photograph, oh, it's positive. It's like, you're not pregnant, look, carry on. Sorry. Horses for courses. If that's what you choose to do, you choose to do that. I'm not saying Oh, for God's sake, don't. I won't respect you if you go and have this done. But just, you, please, let's see sense. So maybe, and obviously there are myriad things that it could be, but it's spanks of distraction for me. Spanks of distraction. Because it's like, he knew it were coming for a year. He's had a whole fucking year to clear his name, to prepare his dossier. Here's my proof that this didn't happen, that I did this, or, you know, like, go to the, hand yourself into the fucking police, Russ. Do you know what I mean? Stand yourself in. But it's like, he's a huge figure. Massive, massively famous. What? Like, you couldn't wish for a better distraction than that. So just keep your eyes on what's going on behind closed doors. Keep an eye on each other. We're coming into cold weather now. Just keep an eye on your bloody elderly neighbours, please. And, you know, let's all just look after each other. And I've got my popcorn, mate. You know what I mean? It's like, he's paid good money. The guy's a millionaire. He's paid good money. This isn't going to ruin his life. You know what I mean? It isn't. There are still people who respect him. And you have to be able to take away, you have to be able to separate somebody's work from their private life, which I don't think we're really very good at. No, neither should we be, because if you're a Jimmy Savile, you don't deserve a career. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, he's been enabled his whole life. So why take him down now? If you've got a thought or an opinion of your own, please feel free to leave it in the comments. If you've come to 22 minutes, but we've not finished yet, have we, Kez? Yeah, if you stayed with me till the end, I owe you a bevy. And if you're a returning subscriber, please let me know. I'll fashion you a badge. If you go out and get me another subscriber, I'll fashion you a different badge, because then you'll be just like, it'll be like military shit, just loads of badges. It's like, yay, Kerry Ann super fan. Fucking fan. Oh no, I did once, right, years ago. I did, because I used to, I was Miss Loughborough Echo, this newspaper, and I used to go and open fates and shit like this. And somebody wrote me a letter once. It was so sweet. I like, because I'd opened switched the Christmas lights on or something. And this dude wrote to me and said, well, oh, what a treat to have such an attractive celebrity as such as yourself. Oh, mate. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Anyways, so if you've not subscribed, why the fuck not? It's a right hoot over here. Come join the family, I'm a ding dong, mate. And if I've missed anything else off, I'm sorry. But thank you so much for sticking with me, and get your popcorn. Let's see where this goes from here. Love you all. Bye.